Jeff Halpern reels it in. Halpern shaded there by Rick Nash. Dinas Zubris spins. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alexander Ovechkin, welcome on board. Biron, why not? Leclerc the save. One more time, he scores! Ovechkin from Halpern. Morrison's pass on target. Ovechkin's in. Ovechkin fires and scores! Dinas Zubris finding Ovechkin, fires and scores! Alexander Ovechkin! Those two guys combined have about 45 friends and family here tonight. Big blast, Ovechkin! Bullseye! Alexander Ovechkin. Game dipped in 03-04. Ovechkin stepping in, little curl and drag. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alexander Ovechkin with a splash dive for goal number 2. It's still 2 minutes with which to work in overtime. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alexander Ovechkin, OV in OT for the win. Alexander Ovechkin curl and drag to the backhand. He scores! Simply sensational! The spillover time, left in the minor to Domi. Belfour scrambling back, but they score! Ovechkin roaring in. Ovechkin fires and scores! Number 40 for number 8. Nothing doing yet. Score! Green to Ovechkin at the buzzer. It counts. And all the damage, for the most part, in a 2-minute stretch. Ovechkin fires and scores! A shot and a score! Number 52 for Alex Ovechkin. Chris Clark barreling out of there with Alexander Ovechkin. He's been a shooting machine, and he scores! Hockey loads and fires. Deflection score! Ovechkin! Zubris inside Semin, blocked by Pratt. In front, Ovechkin scores!
Last minute play in the first period.
Pettinger, Ovechkin, score! Loose in front, score! Alex Ovechkin! Alex Ovechkin racing back. Ovechkin has a step, beats Paige wide, walks in and scores! Sends Ovechkin down the alley. Alexander Ovechkin jumps to the inside, fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin rides again!
Assistant number 4, Vincent Lepellier. Assistant number 20.
Ovechkin fires and scores! Hey, I can hear the boos. Let me hear a little bit more.
Ted Nolan, he's had a lot of ice time as a key figure.
Ovechkin fires and scores! Feeds Chris Clark for a blast stop. Rebound, score! Ovechkin!
Getting a lot of first time.
Ovechkin drives and scores!
games for Jay Pandolfo. He's a guy that gets it done at both ends.
Ovechkin fires and scores!
The fact that there's 18 or 19 games left.
Ovechkin fires and scores! That will lift your spirits. Alex Ovechkin wheeling out of the corner. Ovechkin calls his own number and scores!
I thought that was a dart to the top corner.
There's one! Alexander Ovechkin! Ovechkin turns the corner and scores! Alex Ovechkin! Back-to-back 40-plus goal seasons. Ovechkin quick relay deflection score! We mentioned Booth out of Michigan State as Brooks Light turns the corner. A quick pass, score! Ovechkin! This is Victor Kozlov for Washington. On the drop, Ovechkin fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin! We've got a 3-on-1. Matska to Ovechkin. He scores! Trying to do it. Ovechkin with the open net to the front. He scores! Stuffs it. Score! Ovechkin at the post.
With it bleeding until the play stopped last time.
Slap shot score! Right off the draw, Ovechkin. Risk reward, shots on goal heavily favoring Tampa Bay. Green changing that now. Ovechkin, gorgeous! Alex Ovechkin. Was blocked by fellow captain Olli Jokinen. Ovechkin, poke check, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. Washington's power play, another 65 seconds. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin strides ahead. It's 3-on-2 as he accelerates. Ovechkin waits, holds, fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin! Hesh tried to make one more pass. Ovechkin a blur down the wing. Inside out on Campbell. Big save, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. Less than 6 to go in period 2. Deflection score! Alex Ovechkin. Force feeding inside for Semin. Backstrom tries the back door. Ovechkin scores! Ovechkin fires and scores! Through the screen, it's tied! Alex Ovechkin.
Like a shot with a big kick-out save. Rebound, star! Alex Ovechkin!
Beautiful lead for Boyd Gordon. One more pass, good shot, score! Alex Ovechkin.
Easy call for the officials. Little corkscrew.
Ovechkin fires and scores! A power play goal right off the draw. Backstrom, saucer pass. Fleischman to the front, back door, score! Ovechkin with a lollipop shot.
The collection of Hall of Famers is unbelievable.
Backstrom for Ovechkin, bullseye! Position for your team. Right back, Ovechkin scores! Jared Taluski on the board for the Maple Leafs. Vancouver one better than Tampa. As Ovechkin drives in, he scores! Ovechkin finds the room for the roof. Alex Ovechkin full throttle, fires and scores! Hat trick for Ovechkin. Back for Green, fires. In front, the chance, score! Ovechkin's fourth is the game-winning fifth. Saw this game's first period, you'd say no way. Ovechkin closing in, he scores! Toussaint on for Ovechkin, ripped it, scores! Alex Ovechkin!
Bruins 33, same as Charlie.
Green from long range and is deadened by Conroy. Follow chance, score! Alex Ovechkin. Green for Ovechkin, all day. Fires and Ovechkin stepping to the front. Ovechkin holds. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, number 59. Cody for Green. He will. Deflection try. Score! Ovechkin overjoyed at 16. Ovechkin gobbles it up. Alex Ovechkin cruising in. Wrister, he scores! Ovechkin ties it at 2 for Ovechkin. Ovechkin with a head fake. Now the drive, he scores! A buzz bomb from Ovechkin. Off the draw, comes right to Ovechkin. One-on-one with the empty net yawning. Ovechkin works to the inside, gets a step and scores! side, Kozlov block, rebound, score! Pody to the goal mouth for Ovechkin, score! 3 for 3. Goes to get it, hits to the wall by O'Byrne. Ovechkin scores! He scores!
Of the second period.
Ovechkin fires and scores! A lightning bolt! Sabres still in the offensive zone for a split second. Ovechkin's away. Ovechkin inside on Toledo. Ovechkin scores! A brilliant individual effort.
It's because of Alex Ovechkin's 2 combined.
Here he comes again. He scores! Ovechkin's got the empty net waiting. Just more than 7 minutes to go in the third. Ovechkin gets loose. Ovechkin scores! He scores! In the blink of an eye!
Lost a game when Alex Ovechkin has scored a power play goal since way back when.
And he just did it again!
Jay, thanks very much, guys. Back to you.
Right away, quickly again! Ovechkin, another power play strike!
To create some time and space to shoot or pass.
Ovechkin drive, he scores! Plenty of hoops. Closing in, Richard score! Hat trick for Ovechkin! Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin flying down the wing, drives, he scores! On a send-out for Hammerlick that's too strong. Ovechkin, a beautiful move down the wing. Ovechkin full speed to the inside. He scores! Absolutely brilliant! Breaking news off the post. The ricochet winds up on Carter. Then it's gunned home by Ovechkin. From waiting on the turn for Ovechkin, off the glove of Anderson, and Ovechkin scores. Sends it on back for Green, puts it up for Ovechkin, closing, he scores! Alex Ovechkin! Mike Green lays into a slap pass for Ovechkin to score! Here comes Ovechkin, 1-on-3. Ovechkin down the wing, drive, he scores! Ovechkin, overwhelming at 50. Staving off Fedorov. Sergei Fedorov, great pass. Ovechkin scores!
You want to try to burn him one-on-one.
Like that. Score! Ingles is on the board again as Ovechkin breezes in. Ovechkin to the forehand, he scores!
Offensively, nothing to show for it yet this action.
Ovechkin waltzes in, he scores!
For Washington. Number 3, Cody to the goal mouth, score!
Ovechkin again. Picked off by Backstrom. This is a 2-on-1 developing. Ovechkin closing in, he scores! Pronger and Ovechkin, me in my shadow. Ovechkin opens up, backhands and scores! Ovechkin on the run with Knuble. Ovechkin deflection, he scores! Knuble stepping in, fires, Nabokov stop, rebound, score! Ovechkin back to back.
5-12, another chance for the Caps. Ovechkin one-timer, he scores! That is pocket picked and dumped out by the Capitals. Here's Ovechkin rolling in, Moose scores!
Backstrom to Ovechkin, he scores! Backstrom ahead, looking for Ovechkin with a backhand, he scores! Working at the midpoint. He'll choose Green. Ovechkin one-timer, he scores!
But also just seems more confident after that first year in the NHL. And Ovechkin will score the first of the game!
Semin working in, backside bullseye! Ovechkin! Alex Semin right on in, holds, waits, backside, oh! Smith, rebound at the post! Yes! Ovechkin taps it in! He started out very good in the opening period. Ovechkin on the stop, he scores! Ovechkin on the fly. Alex Ovechkin wide, he fires, a kick-out save, rebound, he scores!
2 goalies tonight.
Huge numbers for this 18th year pro, fire off the draw and score! As opposed to tonight, when Klo and Thornton strike, right off the draw, score! Ovechkin gets a step, Ovechkin's in, backhand, score! Ovechkin against Emery to put a clincher on this one. Hold, backhand to scores! And he made it look easy.
Working and being the conductor on the power play.
Ovechkin, great shot, score! Long wrister deflected down, and it's a tap in for Ovechkin. Ovechkin racing through center. Alex Ovechkin on the backhand, he scores.
That's kicked out with the right pad of Fleury. Straight away, a try by Ovechkin, he scores! Alexander Ovechkin.
Siphoned it up top. Ovechkin working against Franz Nielsen. It's a 2-on-1 with Backstrom. Ovechkin to the backhand. He scores! A dazzling overtime winner for the Great Eights. Through the passing seam. Oh, and it's gorgeous. Score! Trying to poke a pass to the front. Ovechkin with a steal. He's in with Johansson. Give and go. Bang, bang. Score! Alex Ovechkin.
They got some guys with penalty minutes.
That's another surprise. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin cruising in. Fires. He scores! He's back behind the goal. Ovechkin with a head and shoulder fake. Toe drag now. Backside score! It deflects in. Ovechkin wins it and dances his way home for Washington. To a better lane. One time Ovechkin, he scores! A rocket past a screen rhymer. Backstrom for icing on the cake with Ovechkin. To the front, there's no one to say. Rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin cleaning up. Closing in. Nicholas Backstrom, high slot, Ovechkin, score! Backstrom to the front for Ovechkin off of his skate, and score! Backstrom with a stutter step, feeds Ovechkin, he scores! An absolute bomb from number 8.
He's got his legs pumping.
Slap shot, score! And Ovechkin one-timer. Wide towards the goal, losing front, score!
The attack because they've been defending too much.
Ovechkin rockets and scores! Alex Ovechkin goes wide on Carlson, lowers the shoulder, skates it all the way to the point, slams on the brakes, winds up, fires, score! Johansson 2-on-2 on the crisscross. Ovechkin score! Alsner looks down the dasher and sends in Ovechkin to his forehand. He scores!
That is really where power plays start in this day and age in the NHL.
Ovechkin score! Very well. Goes to where the puck's going to be. Backstrom 2-on-1. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Dmitry Orlov turning on Aaron Johnson. Spins the net. Feeds Ovechkin. Score! For Backstrom. The return to Marcus. Backside Ovechkin. Score! Brilliant passing. Ovechkin stays red hot. Moving the puck around the perimeter. Ovechkin snapshot. Score! Bring it for Ovechkin. Unloads and scores! As we reach game 53 for the Caps. Ovechkin in, fires, he scores! Some of the prominent names. Ovechkin snapshot, score! Setup, Alex Ovechkin leans in and fires. That's blocked, follow-up, score! Ovechkin from the severe angle. That's in the front for Knubel, loose there in front. Defender diving for cover, score! On the drop pass for Orlov. Top shot coming, score! A bullet from Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin one-on-one down the wing against Hamonic. Ovechkin fires. He scores! 3 in a row. Overtime for OV. The pass to the high slot. Orlov gives it up. Ovechkin score! Sudden victory. Grade 8 style. Float this one right to the blocker pad of Brizgalov. Ovechkin to the forefront, poke check, rebound there, score! Ovechkin! Ovechkin working on a 3-game scoring streak, reps and scores! There it is! Untouched passing now, beautiful. Inside Perreault, backside, score! Awesome! Alex Ovechkin! Neuvirth on the shelf, injured tonight, rebound loose, score! Ovechkin, point blank. Not in the wheelhouse yet. Green, there's one, bullseye! Alex Ovechkin. Ribeiro through the seam, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin.
I don't know anything will be happen because of it.
Score! Right off the draw! Another power play goal, and it's tied for Chimera. High slot Ribeiro. There's Ovechkin. Score! The healthy scratch today is Roman Hamrlik as Ovechkin fires. He scores! The puck is on a string. Ribeiro, Ovechkin. Score! Throw the hats! Quick passing play. Brouwer tries the relay. Backside score! Alex Ovechkin scores one for Chimera. When you think about it, you see the top of the screen, Adam Oates' line combinations right off the draw. Ovechkin scores! Ribeiro gets the entry. Brouwer fires, block, follow-up, score! Alex Ovechkin. His feet to Ribeiro came on through. Backside Ovechkin, score! On outside to Ovechkin. Ovechkin pulls the trigger. He scores! Carlson feeds. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Backstrom on the drop. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Johansson poked it ahead. Backstrom serves. Ovechkin scores! Sends it out there for Ovechkin. On his way.
That's
That's an automatic goal is what that is. Carlson joining the rush, and then Ovechkin knifing to the middle. Great stick-handling move. Fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin has a step, working in, back in, he scores! Relays it on top for Green. One time Ovechkin, he scores! Speaking of NHL hardware, lots of people think he's in line for a Norris. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Fakes the blast. Green does the same. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Backstrom waits. Empty net there. Ovechkin scores! Marcus Johansson's pass. Down the wing, Ovechkin with a step. He's in. Ovechkin score! Along with Ovechkin and Green, a five-man unit. Ovechkin one-timer. Score! 20. Ovechkin fires and scores! For Brouwer, swing and a miss. Green for Ovechkin, sharp angle, he scores! Alex Ovechkin. Washington will entertain Colorado as Alexei winds and drives, deflected down, score! Caps have it again, Ovechkin one-timer, score! Gets the return, looks this way for Ovechkin, score! Johansson with a steal, and Ovechkin's away. Alex Ovechkin in solo. For the backhand, he scores! And win it. Ovechkin scores!
And that was a nail-biter when they came back from 3 down.
Ovechkin fires and scores! 21 skid as Ovechkin closes and fires to score! Get it to the conductor Backstrom on the backside look. Bullseye! Interchange Backstrom. There's Ovechkin. He scores! Johansson fights through that check to his backhand. Pad save. Score! Alex Ovechkin wins it in overtime. Funnels it off for Johansson. Marcus Johansson for Ovechkin. Score! Backstrom, a delicate pass. Ovechkin winds and fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin. Cross rink, Alsner. Drive. Knocked down by Halak. Backhand. Score! With a nice pass. Ovechkin sets it. Carlson sends it wide. Ovechkin rebound. He scores! With a touch pass. Carlson score! Comes to penalty killing. Ovechkin walks in and fires to score! Alex Ovechkin. Gain control of the draw. Johansson on the backdoor look, score! Green off the head fake. Ovechkin score! Throw the hats! The grade 8 has tied it. Backstrom this way to Carlson. Ovechkin one-timer, score! A fourth goal of the game has tied it. Ward is there to steal. Slot it for Ovechkin. Score! Feeds for Backstrom on the rotation, just off the boot of the defender. Richmond. Score! Moved along. Ovechkin driving in. Alex Ovechkin, number 400, in the easiest of ways. Wilson, nothing there. Elias said so, then he coughed it up. Ovechkin fires, he scores! 3 cheers to all the men and women in our technical crew. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Grabowski to the slot, weak side there, score! Alex Ovechkin! All the way to point position. Score! Ovechkin from 0 angle, a tremendous shot. Away from Mullen, put some sauce under that for a Carlson wrister. Deflected stop, rebound loose. Oh, twice a dynamite stop. Rebound score! Alsner towards the goal. Rebound, pad save, Pavlik. It's loose in front. Score! Exciting. Light closing. Cross ring. Score! Alex Ovechkin!
We'll see him move here.
92 in red. Kuznetsov watching as Ovechkin blisters the top corner. It's 2-1. Ovechkin waits. Alex settles. Snap pass down low, deflected. Score! In front for Brouwer. One more Ovechkin. Score! By game's end, with the Caps are threatening here. Ovechkin scores! Tried to come through the seam there and hit Ward. Ovechkin fires and scores! The Caps' golden gunner stands alone at 50. Ovechkin gives it right back to him, then fires to score! Alex Ovechkin with a rocket.
Washington penalty number 46, Michael Latta, 5-minute major penalty from fighting.
Of Antiniemi, the quick centering pass. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Backstrom through the seam. Ovechkin drives, score! Brouwer zooms in, lets it go. Pad save Schneider. Rebound, Ovechkin, score! This once more. Green this way. Ovechkin fires and scores! A lightning bolt in line.
No lack of speed there for Atkinson.
Beagle rolls in on the drop. Ovechkin fires and scores! Maybe he meant to do that.
I don't think so.
On for Ovechkin on the curl and drag. He just sent it wide. Follow, score! Alex Ovechkin stays with it. Back on top for Niskanen. Ovechkin's one-timer. He scores! Alex Ovechkin with a dart. Backstrom, great look. Score! Ovechkin again!
Flat-footed at their own blue line. Good speed by Kuhlman.
Ovechkin to the top corner. Wilson, good shift to start. The feed for Ovechkin, point blank. He scores!
Scored by number 51, Terry.
Alex Ovechkin one-on-one against Merrill. Ovechkin accelerates in. Toe drags, gorgeous! He scores! Alex Ovechkin, dangalicious! Point position, Carlson. Then Ovechkin waits, fires, score! What a shot! On short-handed, early third period. Ovechkin, score! That lead is gone! Waits, settles, back to relay, score! Franson did not keep. It's Ovechkin one-on-one against the net for the empty net. Bullseye!
Philadelphia.
As Green will exchange. Ovechkin fires and scores! A thunderbolt to the top corner. Backstrom feeds. One more look to Ovechkin. Fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin, 5 home. Backstrom on the delay. One-timer score! A bullet from Ovechkin. Nice look to Green. This way Ovechkin one-timer. He scores! Alex Ovechkin 2 for 2.
Extra attacker on for the guys in red. Ovechkin fires and scores! A long-range bullet.
Catch there for Beagle, right to the front stop, score! Ovechkin on the follow-up.
Situation for the next 30 seconds. Ovechkin fires and scores! To the interior, sets for Ovechkin, fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin with a BB. Ovechkin moves away from Trouba. Ovechkin walks in, tries to throw it in front, and scores! Out there, top of the screen, you're seeing Barry Trotz's deep pairings. Fire and score! Alex Ovechkin drives for 40. Carlson feeds. Orpik fires. A pad save for Reimer. Backhand score! Shots on goal advantage for the Caps early. Deflection score! Backstrom reloads for Ovechkin again. Score! Carlson again for Ovechkin. 19 power play goals on the year for the Great Eight. He scores again! Ovechkin working to the outside. Alex Ovechkin darts in, fires and scores! Backstrom for Ovechkin. Fires, score!
Of the home team.
Kuznetsov looking for Ovechkin, score! That's number 50. Now he's tied with the exceptional number 12. Home sends in Ovechkin on the fly. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alexander the Great, the rightful goal-scoring king of Washington. Carlson fires, blocked. Rebound Ovechkin, blocked. Third chance, score! Just another 65 seconds. Ovechkin fires, he scores! So Ovechkin roaring through neutral ice. Alex Ovechkin on the toe drag, right to the cooker, he scores! The first one is definitely a highlight one.
They're very complimentary in their style.
Ovechkin 2-on-1. Ovechkin to Kuznetsov. Back to Ovechkin. Score! 3:50 left. Ovechkin to the slot. He scores! Ovechkin takes it. Works in 2-on-2 with Oshie and fires. Ramo lost sight of it. Rebound. Score! Vada and Henrik Sedin. 2-on-1. Score! Alex Ovechkin to the roof. Ovechkin has a chance to send in Schmidt. Schmidt for Ovechkin. Score! High slot Kuznetsov. The wrister on the way. Loose in front. Score! You get Reimer's perspective. On a backdoor setup. Score! Oshie to the goal mouth there. Backhand. Score! Alex Ovechkin has done it. The greatest Russian goal scorer the NHL has ever seen.
Second most in the National Hockey League.
Bang, bang, score! Along with Backstrom, Ovechkin kicks it from skate to stick and scores! Chimera, nice pass. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Carlson for Ovechkin, score! Bishop with a save, rebound, Ovechkin scores! Chimera sends in Ovechkin. Alex curling drag, right to the front, he scores! Backstrom closing. Johansson relays. Ovechkin fires. He scores! For the Washington Capitals, that young Eichel. Considering pass. Score! Gets it back, feed there, score! Alex Ovechkin fighting through the wash, and it's an empty net goal for number 8. Hanifin under heat from Sill and Ovechkin. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Koskinen. The long wrister didn't get through from Pelech, and it is Alsner who will bust out through center. Potential 3-on-2 here. Ovechkin fires, and score! McDonough. Whoa. Lundqvist was waiting, score! Alex Ovechkin gets a gift. Ovechkin, full blast the other way. Fires, score! Fantastic work! Just probing the defense now. Backdoor look, Ovechkin rips, he scores! In a flash! Welcome to the club, number 500 for the Great Eights. Thanks to this man with Alex Ovechkin in charge, working to the outside, right on in, he scores! 501 is a gem. Off the pump fake, he'll fire, score! Ovechkin to Kuznetsov, off the head fake, back to Kuznetsov, and there's Ovechkin to score!
The Caps are up by 1, they don't want to go for it.
Well, here comes number 31 in simple fashion for the Great Eight.
Ovechkin goes cross ice, off the bench, and Ovechkin shoots and scores!
Backstrom's opening up the penalty killers.
Carlson wide, Ovechkin on the rebound, he scores! Backstrom again with a quick shot, Dubnyk got that one, another one off the post, and in! A hat trick for Alexander Ovechkin! An advantage, Washington, 50 seconds. Carlson, Ovechkin one-timer, he scores!
That's his 3rd or 4th time he has been on the rush.
Great pass, score! Carlson will brush it along for Oshie, good entry. Ovechkin closing, score! Covering up in front, and he'll use the glass but not get it out. Orlov to Ovechkin, score! Ovechkin looks up, trying to create, fires, score! Coordinates everything from the half board. Matt Niskanen for an Ovechkin drive, he scores!
On it, resilience.
Backstrom, Ovechkin, and 2-0. Kuznetsov playing hide and seek. Saucer pass, Ovechkin, score! Alex Ovechkin brings the curtain down in D.C. Nicholas, who leads the Caps in points on the road this season. Johansson, backdoor look, score! Alex Ovechkin. Johansson at the goal line, Oshie inside the diamond. Johansson stuffs, Ovechkin scores! Ovechkin fires, score! 3-on-1. Johansson feeds, Oshie off the deep, Ovechkin score! They began this day tied with Dallas in the Central Division. Carlson for Ovechkin, score! Put in a great scoring position on that Capitals power play as Ovechkin fires and scores! Backstrom 3-on-1. Backstrom feeds, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Hat-trick for Alex Ovechkin and goal number 50 on the campaign.
Edge when he made that move.
Orlov, slap feed, Ovechkin one-timer, score! Stick lifted. Long snapper deflection, score! Yevgeny Kuznetsov motors in, Ovechkin off the curling drag, he scores! Caps next in action. As Cam Talbot makes a stop there, they're ready, score! Backstrom turns, Carlson fires, rebound, score! One-timer, score! Alex Ovechkin with a bomb. It's over in D.C. Schmidt swivels away from Sevior, long drive, Orpik, score! Backstrom waits through the seam for Ovechkin. Score! Nicholas Backstrom surveys. Kuznetsov, nice pass. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Carlson for Ovechkin again. Score! And we could see them here at the rink. On the go, Ovechkin fires. Score! A lightning bolt. Hat trick for the captain. Relay from Johansson. Ovechkin steps and fires. He scores! The entry. Feeds for Ovechkin, fires, he scores! Orlov said, no, you don't. A lead for Ovechkin behind the D. Ovechkin dekes. He scores! Maneuvers through center, finds Kuznetsov. This way for Williams. A wrister, glove save, follow. Score! Niskanen winds and drives. A sizzler that goes wide. Rebound, score! The boards by Komarov. Karlsson down low. Score! Alex Ovechkin! 22 seconds is all it takes. Backstrom, skip a seam, Ovechkin scores! Point number 999 to the roof. For Niskanen, rushed for Ovechkin to fire, score! Ovechkin steps right on in, Ovechkin to a backhand, he scores! Outside for Backstrom, Ovechkin one-timer, score! Bump it back for Niskanen, then Ovechkin one-timer, score! Settles Karlsson, then Ovechkin, score! From half a minute to go. Ovechkin fires, score! Guides it right back to Johansson, beautiful pass. Ovechkin scores! Nicholas throwing some snow, hits the late guy Johansson this way for Ovechkin, he scores! Shattenkirk has room, Ovechkin delivers, he scores! Ovechkin steps right in and fires, he scores! Hat trick! Alex Ovechkin, the 17th in his magnificent career. In the cage, turnover here, great chance now for Ovechkin to fire, he scores! Comes again, Vrana feeds backside, one touch, score! Vrana in that tussle for Washington. Ovechkin strong on his stick, he scores! Hat trick, Alex Ovechkin! Montreal and the visiting Whites, Alex turns and scores! A lightning bolt! Kuznetsov, cross ring, Ovechkin's drive, he scores! Bluffs the slapper, Kuznetsov fires, scores! Steps in, feeds Ovechkin, backhand deke, sprawling stop, rebound, score! All the patience in the world, he'll serve for Karlsson straight away. Backstrom closing, shuffles to an Ovechkin, wrist shot, score! Ovechkin on the interchange again. Backstrom through the seam, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin in the Caps, 4-3. Orlov at midpoint. Set it, there's Ovechkin to score! Kuznetsov deals, Karlsson, then Ovechkin fires, he scores! Devontae Smith-Pelly. For Ovechkin, fires, he scores! Thompson, 10 seconds remaining. Backstrom's pass for chase on. Then Ovechkin behind the D. Ovechkin's in. He scores! Wilson looks this way. Ovechkin score! Yeah, Ovechkin takes that one, bats it down, and works through center. Alex Ovechkin with momentum. Curl and drag. Score! Points in his last 8 games. Washington wins the draw. Ovechkin fires. He scores! All the way around Oshie. Finding Ovechkin, he scores! Alex Ovechkin has the hat trick. Karlsson this way, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Blocked, and Ovechkin's gone. Alex Ovechkin in solo, backhand, he scores! Ovechkin will clear. Alex Ovechkin using the boards in a perfect carom. He scores!
And allowed 2 new players to come over the boards. Joe gives them fresh legs with OV.
Fire and score! Alex Ovechkin rumbling down the wing, ends it for Washington. Ovechkin down low right to the cage. He scores! Backstrom's going to need a breather here. So too Alex Ovechkin through center. Rumbling ahead. Ovechkin fakes and fires. He scores! Ovechkin does it again! Washington wins in overtime. Washington wins the draw. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Transition quickly with Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin gets to the interior. Backhander stop. Rebound score! And that long reach in evidence once again. Great look for Ovechkin. Score! Oshie to the interior. Carlson this way. Ovechkin fires. He scores!
For sure, he's been good at puck retrievals and opening up.
Ovechkin fires. He scores! Oshie back to point position for Carlson. Long wrister towards the goal. Deflection score! 4-game win streak. As Ovechkin fires. He scores! Kuznetsov to the point, moving quickly. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Kuznetsov gets it back for a Carlson look. Deflection. Guess who? Alex Ovechkin scores again. Ovechkin fires and scores! A bullet right off the draw. Carlson drags it for Ovechkin. Ovechkin lets it go. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, one away from 600. Kuznetsov looking. Ovechkin drives it. And it's diving Hellebuck. Rebound. Score! Alex Ovechkin still going strong. Overpowering at 600. Boyd closing. Boyd a spinning backhand. Score! Ovechkin on the tip-in. Evgeny skip-a-man. Ovechkin closes, fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin upstairs. Juice winds a slap pass, deflection, score! Send into Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov feeds Ovechkin. Scores! Give and go with Backstrom. Carlson fires, blocked. Rebound. Score! Backstrom on the feed. Ovechkin knifing in the middle. Fires. He scores! Two-man advantage, 10 more seconds. Ovechkin, one time, he scores!
It never gets old.
Serves it for a Bowie drive that sizzles wide. Rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. Carlson, good look. Kempney, down low, deflection, score! Ovechkin, long range, head high, deflected in. 2-on-1, Ovechkin and Oshie. Ovechkin settles, score! Juice. Brings it this way for an Ovechkin drive. Knocked down, it trickles through, and it gets home. Alex Ovechkin, a tip of the cap on the hat trick. Ovechkin fires, he scores! A one-time bullet. Alex Ovechkin gets a little interference play there. Fires to score! Alex Ovechkin. Nicholas Backstrom feeds it up top. One-timer coming. Score! Back-to-back hat tricks from the great eights. Pass for Sabotka, that was a buddy pass. Look out here, big blast. Score! Alex Ovechkin, thank you very much. Wilson, on the feed, Ovechkin scores! A lightning bolt from number 8. Ovechkin lets it go, a rocket to the corner, he scores! Shy of the midway mark. Backstrom on the drop, Ovechkin pulls the trigger, he scores! Evgeny Kuznetsov elevates the pass, one way, score! Hat trick for Alex Ovechkin. Settle, feed through the seam. Ovechkin fires, he scores! Carlson, Ovechkin two-man game. Alex fires, he scores! A heat-seeking missile for 41. Carlson off the head fake, look away pass. Ovechkin from downtown. Sets it for an Ovechkin fire, he scores! Breakaway chance here, Ovechkin behind the D. Alex Ovechkin fires, he scores! Kuznetsov bumps it, great save, drives, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin off of a half volley. Orlov readies and fires, that one goes wide, rebound, score! He hits Kuznetsov in stride. Wilson going wide, Ovechkin right up the gut, he scores! Alex Ovechkin reloads, score! Ovechkin, golden again! That's number 50. John Carlson this way for Ovechkin, rocket, he scores! Carlson fakes, Ovechkin fires, he scores! An absolute rocket from number 8. Ovechkin working through center on his backhand. He hits the empty cage. They have it set. Ovechkin's one-timer. Score! Carlson, and then Siegenthaler, Richter, deflection, score! Alex Ovechkin. Nice backside look. Score! Alex Ovechkin, top shelf. They gave Wilson the addition of the cross-check. Beautiful moves by Oshie. Right to the net. Score! Orlov, screen developing. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Count it! Kuznetsov closes. Backdoor score! Alex Ovechkin with a layup. Backdoor look, Ovechkin, score! He fumbled up to the waiting Kuznetsov. Evgeny Kuznetsov crisscrossing Ovechkin, beautiful move, he scores! Alex Ovechkin. Travis will play it to Orlov, then Ovechkin fires, he scores! An absolute rocket! Carlson, great look, Ovechkin on the deep, turns the corner, fires, he scores! Ovechkin's going to have a clear waltz to the net. Alex Ovechkin, a 2-goal game. As Hronek leaves it in his wake to Larkin. Zigzagging through center, Ovechkin ripped him off. Alex Ovechkin going to the goal. That's an automatic hat trick for the Cap.
Whoa, and that's a cheap hit at the end there.
Backstrom hauling the puck ahead. Feeds for Ovechkin. Fires. He scores! A snapshot the charge. Eller strongly winning that draw for the Caps. Orlov fakes. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Ovechkin crafty along the dasher. Score! That one counts. Carlson to an open Ovechkin. At the line, it's in. Toronto switching. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Washington, the offensive end, beautiful passing, hat trick for Alex Ovechkin on a wonderful feed from Tom Wilson. Backstrom sends in Ovechkin alone. Ovechkin scores! Ovechkin rumbling down the wing. Ovechkin curling drag on the backhand. Score! Move over Mario! Ovechkin has done it again. TJ sends out Ovechkin. Ovechkin stutter step moves a beauty. On the way, bullseye! Hat-trick Ovechkin! On home ice, Ovechkin closes, fires, he scores! Carlson looking for Ovechkin. Alex has a chance here. On the way, he scores! The grade 8, now number 8 all time in the goal-scoring history of the NHL. The long stretch finds Ovechkin. Alex lets it go. Pad save quick. Can't find the rebound. Score! To the centering pass for Brown. Right to Ovechkin. Open net waiting. Alex Ovechkin has the hat trick. Ovechkin put it right on a platter for him. Kuznetsov up for Ovechkin. Drive! He scores! His spectacular history-making continues. 700 red lights. Backstrom. Tight quarters for a turning Carlson. There's Ovechkin. Rips, he scores! Alex Ovechkin has tied it. Switch it to Backstrom. Nicholas up top. Carlson fires. Stop. Rebound. Score! Ovechkin ties it at 5.
Come out in front of the net.
Ovechkin fires. He scores! Off the draw. Crossing over and a whip. Overlapping for Ovechkin. Fire. Score! 28 seconds is all it takes. Sherry for Backstrom. They have the Islanders D rolling now. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Farewell, Phil. Ovechkin moves past the great Esposito. Sprong hooks off. Waits for reinforcements. Orlov has plenty of room. This way, Schultz drifted it. Rebound there. Score! careful. Kuznetsov strolling in. Yevgeny Kuznetsov back at the point. Chara set it for Carlson. Stop, rebound, score! Ovechkin does it again. The lead in this contest.
Coming in, Wood went 9 goals.
Sprong on the feet. Ovechkin fires. He scores.
Caps have to be on their toes tonight. This Devils team could have been luckier last night and might have got a 2-point game.
Kuznetsov, great pass. Ovechkin scores. Kuznetsov snaps the pass, tape to Oshie. Oshie finagles into the zone. Kuznetsov feeds. Ovechkin scores. Carlson, Ovechkin, a 2-man advantage now. Ovechkin thunders, he scores! It had poor Brian Elliott straining to get from post to post. Wilson, nice look, Ovechkin fires, he scores! Alex Ovechkin.
Flyers penalty is number 62. Nicholas Alberto. Time of the penalty, 2-20 for Washington.
Gather it in. 5-on-5 play, 70 seconds in the period. Ovechkin closing. Fires! He scores! Ovechkin rumbling through center, 3-on-3. Ovechkin fires! He scores! Final minute of the period. Mantha, Eller, backdoor, great save, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. Eller, forced there by Carlson. Round and round they go. Ovechkin to the empty cage. Bullseye! In front of the goal, deflected wide by Wilson. Alex Ovechkin's next tally will tie him with Brett Hull. From deep, it's deflected in. The long-range wrister finds the back of the goal. Ovechkin with a beaming smile.
Player that can glide and can be so fast. There's none other than Yevgeny Kuznetsov.
Bang, bang, Wilson, stop, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin!
What Seattle got tomorrow night? I got to think of some of his players.
Ovechkin fire, score! Broken up in front, 4 minutes into the third period, and 3-2 for Washington. Centering pass, score! Through the hats for Alex Ovechkin! As Carlson looks to connect the dots with Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin steps and fires. He scores! 750 for the Great Eights. Kuznetsov shimmies down the boards away from Highmore. Schultz. Ovechkin fires. Score! Not pleased with each other. Ovechkin on the toe drag. Trailing, there's Hathaway. Back for Ovechkin. He scores! Off of a gorgeous pass from Hathaway. Van Riemsdyk crisscrossing. Trevor off the side of the cage. Rebound. Score! Alex Ovechkin. So there and held a little bit by Batherson.
Yeah, the Caps wanted a penalty, did not get it.
Beautiful pass. Score! It sure looked like that went in. Backstrom for Kuznetsov. Wilson bumps it. Carlson plays it. Ovechkin fires. Score! 5 still for Nashville with the net empty. Forsberg angles in right into traffic. Taken away to the open goal. Score! Alex Ovechkin seals the deal. Shots on goal are level 19 apiece. Backstrom guides it to Carlson. Ovechkin one-timer. Score!
Backhand shot away with a lot of mustard on it.
Ovechkin score! The Grade 8 Express pulls into 3rd place all time.
Clear the benches, celebrate. This is epic.
9:20 to go in the second period. The Caps still working on the man up. Ovechkin from skate to stick. Rockets! He scores! By your DC area Acura dealers will follow. Critical power play here. Score! Ovechkin wrist shot. Tied up at 3. Back in late January, they knocked Holtby out of the game. Ottinger had a couple of saves. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Shot number 6,001 is his 40th goal of the season. Off the draw, Ovechkin with a bomb! Alex Ovechkin, top shelf. 4th or 5th time he's left the lineup this season. Kuznetsov, great look! Score! Alex Ovechkin! Feeds. Carlson fakes, then fires. He thumped that one wide. Rebound's loose. Score! Alex Ovechkin! With Johansson through center. The headman's on target. Kuznetsov closing. Rig wide. Score! Ovechkin's 49th of the season.
Third guy entering the zone. Dadonov was thinking 2-on-1.
Stretch it out. Ovechkin drive. Score! The Grade 8 gobbles up 50 times 9. Here, early in this campaign. Johansson elevates beautifully. Ovechkin feeds down low. Deflection. Score! Alex waits. Spots the open Kuznetsov. Long range slapper. Deflection. Score! Off of Ovechkin and in. Pawns it off for Strome. Strome on the feed. Guided around. Ovechkin fires and scores! Alex Ovechkin. Billings of Orlov. Ovechkin, though, has room to score. I tell you, they're missing 4/5 of the power play on the injured list. Gustafsson sets it. Ovechkin fires. There's the constant, though. He scores. An original 6 matchup with the Rangers tonight. Alex Ovechkin from skate to stick. He scores! Alex Ovechkin is tied Gordie Howe, sharing a mark in history. Sonny's first game as a Cap. Point position, Mantha. Slap shot on the way, score! Alex Ovechkin, the great eight, is number one with one team. Wonderful work done by Willing Warriors, working Herbert Bank and the Capitals. Ovechkin steps in with a wrister, he scores!
Our top four brought to you by Duncan here tonight.
Ovechkin in tight, he scores! Alex Ovechkin set up beautifully by Dylan Strome. Keep in by Gustafson on the bouncing biscuit. Milano deflected that one by. He was hovering in the slot. Cross ice. Ovechkin from skate to stick, he scores!
The ice smartly. No, put yourself out of position. But
Turnover here, score! Alex Ovechkin! History making on the road. Has the puck along with Anthony Mantha. Curling back to the center. Strome feeds. Ovechkin fires. Score! Ovechkin 2 for 2. John Carlson flings it on out. Ovechkin one-on-one. Alex Ovechkin off the head fake. He scores! Ovechkin's a 50-goal scorer again. 50 empty net goals in his career. Net lead loose in the slot. Washington with it. Uh-oh, here comes Ovechkin again. Alex Ovechkin cherry-picking for another ENG. Left. Through center and on the go. Ovechkin has it in neutral towards the empty cage. He scores again. Scheifele angles his way in. Poke check. Ovechkin towards the empty goal. Yes, sir. Alex Ovechkin rumbling through center with Strome on the drop. Ovechkin closing. Snapshot here. Score! How's that for 801? Alex Ovechkin at the line. Feeds it. Kuznetsov doesn't want to shoot it.
I'm not sure Ovi wanted to shoot it either.
There it is. There it is. Alex Ovechkin has overtaken Mr. Hockey. And one great hill left to climb. Onto the Washington side of center. Gustafson sends in the captain. Ovechkin alone fires. Score! Alex Ovechkin. And Hathaway in the sin bin. Ovechkin spins. That pass is just out of reach for Eller. Eller finds Van Riemsdyk. Backdoor. Score! Alex Ovechkin. Kuznetsov leading the rush. Evgeny Kuznetsov chips it into the corner. Dealing with Edmondson.
Broke his stick.
Ovechkin fires and scores! A laser beam from the outside. Caps have that surrounded with 3.5 left in this one. Alex Ovechkin to the outside, turns it up, goes to the goal, and scores! A dazzling hat-trick tally for the Great Eights. Thompson has not had a good day at the dot. There's Ovechkin to the roof!
And maybe even into overtime. Scott Banks, good to see you back.
Centering pass here, point blank, score!
The Flyers are only at 9.5.
The hottest streaker. Yeah, put some clothes on that guy. Van Riemsdyk fired, deflected away, follow-up chance stop, rebound, score! Alex Ovechkin. Crisscrossing once again, it's Orlov and Kuznetsov. Cross ring, Ovechkin one time, score! For this squad, leading assist man. Gustafson sends it hit high, big rebound, score! Ovechkin in front.
Top flop play for Iorio.
Looking to get it right back, Ovechkin fires and scores! Ovechkin gave it back to Iorio once more, and Ovechkin goes to the roof. Two-man advantage, another 20 seconds. Roll it back. Sandin looking for Ovechkin. Bombs away. He scores! Behind Sherry. Collected by Strome. Nice patience there. Feed it up top. Van Riemsdyk. Fire! Score! Ovechkin in front of the tip-in. 5 goals this season. 4 of them via the man up. Shaw whacks. Didn't get it clear. Sandin for Ovechkin. Fires. Score! Ovechkin, Washington's lone goal today. Compliments of the grade 8. Snaps it away. He scores! Wow. 12 other games going on. Wilson cross ice. Ovechkin in the goal line. Score! A couple of goals for the Caps. They were 18 seconds apart. They were off and running. And this is Ovechkin streaking in. Alex Ovechkin on his backhand. Score! Shade more than 4 minutes with which to work in the second. Strong, great pass. Ovechkin, score! John Carlson to Dylan Strome. Strome through the seam. Ovechkin fires. Score! The great wait is over. Through center. 6 goals this season. 5 of them at even. The other ones are short. Strome on the feet. Ovechkin fires. Score! Waiting. 2:05 left in regulation. Dylan Strome feed, bumping for Oshie, swinging a miss. Ovechkin thunders, he scores! Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin whirls this one over top of the head of Montembeault. Caravari towards the cage, deflection, try stop, rebound, score! On the back wall, that centering pass for McMichael, guided back to Sandin, then Ovechkin fires, score! Goals in 3 straight for the grade 8. Oshie off the steal. Play it out wide. Strome drops it. Ovechkin feeds to the front. Deflection, score!
The 1-2 or 1-3-1. That's where the Caps can find some daylight.
Carlson this way. Ovechkin one time. He scores! Dancing a beautiful move to set up Pacioretty to the front. Strome block. Follow-up chance. Ovechkin scores! Work tomorrow. They play host to Ottawa. Off this draw, set piece. Score! Alex Ovechkin. No to the line there. Lapierre held strong on the Letang clearing effort. Deflection try. Jari the save. Rebound. Score! Alex Ovechkin. TJ though bouncing right back up. Nice pass. Alexiev one more. Down low. Ovechkin. Score!
10 or more. The Flyers have 15 on the season.
Wilson on the drop. Pacioretty. Snapshot. Deflection. Score! Alex Ovechkin. Goal number 20. On the interchange, Strome with Lapierre who goes to the front. Tandem screen with Oshie. Bullet drive. Score! Ovechkin from downtown. Towards Lapierre, Miroshnichenko for Strome, backdoor, score! Alex Ovechkin. Face-off story today, Capitals. At the line, score! Blocker has dinner reservation. Send in Ovechkin, backhand, score! Lapierre waiting, points it to Sandin. On the way, one touch, backdoor, Ovechkin, score! All 7 of those Washington wins coming on the road. Rebound! Score! Alex Ovechkin point blank.
One of the best veterans installed.
Deflection score! Strome did get the draw.
Taken up and not sagging, stepping up and taking away their guy with the puck, preventing him from creating anything.
Deflection score! It hit Ovechkin in front. Strome from the bad angle came on through. Delayed penalty call coming up. Bounces in front. The carom winds up in the cage. Ovechkin and the Capitals celebrating. Loose in front here, great chance down low. Ovechkin scores! So too did Dylan Strome. For Ovechkin with a rocket, he scores! Carlson inching closer, one time, score! Alex Ovechkin with a bomb. Slowed it down, it makes its way to Ovechkin. On the curl and drag, it's Dylan Strome feeding Ovechkin, he scores! Strome gets away from his check. Protas, one touch, Ovechkin, score! Beautiful passing play, and Ovechkin rips the top corner. And Michael stop rebound there. Binnington stepped out on Ovechkin. Capitals attacking in waves. Ovechkin scores! 71. Ovechkin sweeping over the ground. Score! The carom hits pay dirt. Ovechkin celebrates again. It's ill-advised, and away comes Washington with Ovechkin closing. Alex fires. He scores! Protas lobs it ahead. Ovechkin for the hat trick here. His 31st career hat trick seals the deal. Ovechkin was on the board. Dubois looking for the captain. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Colorado downs Philadelphia 3-2. Ovechkin loads it. Scores! Alex Ovechkin pinpoint to the top shelf. Dubois will advance for Protas. A head man for Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin, welcome back to the lineup. He scores goal number 869. Head coach Todd McClellan. McMichael to the front, Chipman, great pass. Ovechkin scores! Brodin didn't get it out. Ovechkin has room. Snapshot on the way. Score! Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin free and clear. Ovechkin to the cage. He scores. Alex Ovechkin has one more thing in common with Mr. Hockey. Another 20-goal season, 20 straight times. Rasmus with some get up and go.
What a fantastic defensive play by Rasmus.
2-on-1 with Ovechkin. Ovechkin fires. He scores! Alex Ovechkin, an overtime hero. Back on top for Ovechkin. Alex waits, then fires. He scores! Ovechkin from deep. Chikrin was crunched along the boards by 4. Ovechkin leads in. Score! Loose at the doorstep. Cleared out by Faravari. Ovechkin's last chance. Did he beat the buzzer? Of the opening period. On the crisscross, closing in. Centering pass is a beauty! Score! Alex Ovechkin! Strome, the conductor, Comes cross ice for Carlson. Ovechkin plays it for Faravari this way for a Roy blast that was blocked by Gergensen. Roy on the reload, he fanned on it. Ovechkin to the slot. He scores! Wilson looking to elevate for Ovechkin. There's an empty net waiting. Alex on the backhand! Point number 1600 for the grade 8 is an empty net clincher. Ovechkin on the intercept with Dubois. Back to the point. Faravari, deflection shot. Ovechkin, he scores! A tip in for the grade 8. Noah Cates was there with him. Van Riemsdyk towards the goal block. Follow-up chance! Alex Ovechkin! Van Riemsdyk is still up in the play, lost his hockey stick. Nice pass, Ovechkin scores! Alex Ovechkin, 889! Van Riemsdyk to the front looking for an Ovechkin deflection that went high. Alex is still there, scores! Dubois comes to help. Carlson walks the line. They flood that far side. Carlson steps in, looking for the deflection. Score!
Yes!
Alex Ovechkin! 4 tallies to hockey immortality. 40 seconds to go. McNugget minute of period 2. Strome coordinating. Ovechkin one time. He scores! Sandin whistles one wide. Ovechkin's camped out in the slot area, covered by Vlasic. Ovechkin fires! He scores! Alex Ovechkin has Wayne Gretzky dead ahead.
Can move those guys around to get Ovi open.
Here's a pass. Ovechkin scores! The grade 8 stands side by side with the grade 1. Strome crisscrossing with Chychrun through center. Send in Wilson on the flank. Cross ice. Ovechkin fires. The chasing days are done. Alex Ovechkin is the greatest goal scorer in the history of the NHL.